Good afternoon. This is my this is my first vlog, but this is vlog number 2 for Sociology 102. I'm doing my vlog about it's several topics all in one. It's about how the rent is going up and how it's causing homelessness. You know, they're putting all these attractions out here that makes everybody from around the world want to come out here because of the opportunity and, you know, the great fun they can have, you know, opportunities for jobs and things like that. But there's also people who come out here with all these dreams or hopes of being famous or rich or have all these ideas how they're going to come to LA and make it, and not really aware of, you know, that it's hard to make it in LA. LA is a place that you have to start from the ground up to make it out here, and it's even that much harder for you if you're not from here and you don't know about the resources that are available. It makes it 2 times harder when you are, you know, you're a foreigner and you're not used to spending as much as we're used to spending in the United States. In the United States, especially in LA County, it's almost $2,000 for a 1-bedroom and $2,500 for a multi-family residence. To hope to kind of bring these numbers down, Mayor Eric Garcetti, hopefully don't want to butcher that. You need something?
I'm sorry, Ms. Gloria.
That's okay, I'm doing a vlog. It's okay, it's for school.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna take my lunch right now.
Yeah, no worries.
Right.
If anybody's looking for you, I'll tell me when to lunch.
Right.
Got it. Hopefully, they're gonna give. There's like a fund. Basically, there's these people who that care about the homeless. You know, they have organizations that go out to find out how could they help. You know, what could change this problem. They did a survey to find out how many people that there was homeless, and it took 7,700 people to count how many homeless people we have in Los Angeles only. You know, this is not including Long Beach and Glendale because they did their own tallies there. But out of the almost 60,000 homeless people, there's only, I want to say, 1 in 4 every homeless person, only 1 out of the 4 lives at a shelter. The other 3 are living on the streets. There's not enough places to house people. There's waiting lists for homeless people to get on, but they don't even, these waiting lists are like 5 to 10 years. For a city who generates so much capital, so much money, so much revenue, how do we have so many homeless people in Los Angeles? And I think the reason why we have so many homeless people in Los Angeles, it's simple. I feel that it's greed. You know, I'm sorry, I have to look at my notes, but out of the $2 million that will be given to these different programs for homeless people, I feel like how much of it is really going to be spent housing the homeless people? Everybody's trying to get ahead. You know, it's kind of like the American way, you know, where people skim off the top. I feel like there's been so many programs implemented before, but I don't feel like the money is going to these programs. I think it's going to the head of these people's, the directors and the CEOs and CFOs. I feel like the money's going into their pockets. Let me see. I read this article in the LA Times, and the name of the article is, so sorry, I was reading it while I was at work. I can't find it right now. Yes, it's LA County homelessness jumps to staggering 23%. It's just crazy. Like, to make it in California, you need to be making or bringing in at least $5,000 minimum a month, and that's not a lot of money. But when you count up what minimum wage is and the total hours, just say a 40-hour work week, and 2 weeks is 80 hours. If you add that whole total up for the month, hey Lucy, if you add that whole total up for the month, you will not get $5,000. To make at least $5,000 or more, you need to be making at least $15 to $20 an hour. And even then, to have a great life in Los Angeles, and what means childcare if you're a parent, date night if you're married, you know, holidays or anything special, you need to be making at least $33 an hour. You know, so when people talk about the homelessness issue in Los Angeles, it's stemming from a lot of things. It's stemming from children not having a proper education while they were growing up to get the jobs they need to be able to take care of their families. You know, so when they want to, I guess, lessen the homeless population, I feel like it's more about education. It's more about educating people and letting them know when they're picking these careers and stuff and these jobs, that they're picking a job and a career that's going to be able to sustain a family. You know, a lot of people, they jump into a lot of things without doing the proper research, and I kind of feel like no one ever thought that they would be homeless. But it only takes, you know, one small thing. You know, usually it's greed. You know, somebody's being greedy. That's why I feel like there's not enough room for everybody, because somebody's being greedy. So a couple people have too much. And if some people would let go and share, or even the cost of living, you know, homeowners want to, you know, they know they can get top dollar for the house. So why would they give it to someone for a lower amount? You would think to be a good person, but that's not always the case. So for my vlog was about homelessness and how the rent in Los Angeles is going up. It's going to continue to skyrocket. It's a beautiful place, and I hope that we do something about it.